All right, here we are. It's weekly question and update. Today is Saturday, October 28th. And can you believe October's gone already? And you lose track of seasons when you live in Florida. Like you forget it's cold up north because it's not cold down here. So if you want to move into this beautiful climate, you need to call me. My name's Robyn Cavallaro. I am a realtor, your Villages expert here in the Villages, Florida. I will act as your buyer agent and work on your behalf, but I also do listings like this. And that home went on day one. And that was turnkey. So I will tell you, I can't disclose the price because it hasn't sold yet. But we listed it at one price, but we actually broke out the furniture package. For financing, they don't like to see furniture. So we broke that out from the sale price, and the seller or the buyer is paying for that at closing. So it worked out well for everyone. And a couple of things before I get started. First off, let's talk about holiday seasons coming up. And if you are looking for a gift for your friend or family member that loves pickleball, check out pbzone40.com. I'll show you right here. I have bags, Christmas ornaments, phone cases, t-shirts, hoodies for adults, teens, and children. So you want to check that out and make your favorite pickleball player happy this season. Also, most of those products are available on Walmart. If you have somebody that shops on Walmart all the time, they might want to check that out as well. And before we get started, again, check this out. Before we start, make sure you go to my website, robyncavallaro.com, and here's the address here. You can search for any home that's available here, well, in Florida, but in the Villages. And what I've done is I've broken it down by sections. So if you want to search the historic area, you want to search Marion County, you want to search south of 44, and on and on. You can just click on it and search it. You can save the searches. It'll send you emails with market updates. You get notes from me all of the time reminding you, hey, I'm here, do you need help? So don't forget, go and search my website and also get my book. It's available in Amazon in print on Amazon. Also, you can get it on Kindle or as a download on my website. All right, back to the regularly scheduled program. All right, so I do have an open house coming up on my listing right here, 3425 Leelanau on Wednesday, November 1st. Oh my God, November 1st, from 1 to 3. If you're looking for a courtyard villa and you want to walk across the street or stroll across the street or easily get to Brownwood Paddock Square, you can do so. In this courtyard villa, there is room for a pool. The lanai is east facing, so you get morning sun. It's a beautiful property. I also have another one on that same street, 3487. So if you're interested in any of those properties, and you'll see it here, give me a call. And question of the week. I have two of them. First off, this comes up in almost every conversation. What's the best neighborhood to live in? Well, if you ask anyone here, they will all tell you the neighborhood they live in is the best place to be because they've been there, they've made friends, they enjoy the neighborhood, they enjoy their yard, the location, whatever. But every neighborhood is different. And this, rolls into the neighborhood thing all about getting into a neighborhood that has a lot of rentals. Well, and this is my opinion, I don't think that really makes a difference because you're going to become friends with the people that you have activities in common with. People that you meet out in the town square, somebody you might meet watching a softball game. So, you're going to meet people in all different places. Do not get hung up on this is a rental neighborhood, I don't want to be in there, because If you're looking 400 and under, you're going to hit a neighborhood that there are short-term rentals, long-term rentals, and snowbirds. So just keep that in mind. Those are all type, except for the long-term renters. Those are transient people. And does it really matter if they're a short-term rental or they're a snowbird? It's kind of the same thing. My battery's going dead. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, so best neighborhood. Yeah, everyone is going to tell you where they live is the best. And it doesn't really matter. When you first come here, if you're not sure where to live, please just drive around and check out the areas, drop into some open houses and see what your money will buy. Plus, you've done your research. You know what your money's pretty much going to buy in different areas. And don't go over what you originally budget for. It happens all the time. People start to go a little crazy when they want to buy a house. Make sure you have not overdone it, because you may regret it later. You might not. Just think of those things. But all the areas are different and all have different appeals. Up north, the homes are older, but they have larger yards. They have more mature trees. It looks a lot prettier than it does down south. Like here where I live, we're all on top of one another. It's just the way it is. Low to no bond. You are, I would say now, like in the middle of the sixes and north, you'll find low to no bond. If you're looking for a home in the Brownwood area, you probably will not find a home that has no bond. Those are rare. I'm not saying that they don't happen. South of 44, they're all going to have a bond. The further south you go, the higher the bond. Now, I did just see something, I forget what it was, on Talk of the Villages, where they're dropping the prices of the new homes in Lake Denby because they're not moving. Some of the homes aren't moving. So, you know, the taxes are high, the bonds are high. It's just the way it is. You know, when we talk about, and this is all neighborhood related, we talk about Eastport. You know, Eastport, there's a lot of construction going on down south, but or south of me even, but it's still a ways away. And I'm not talking 6 months. I'm talking probably at least 2 years, because that Sawgrass Bridge, or whatever they're calling it, Southern Oaks Bridge, still not completely open. So everything takes time. And the Villages is really good with foresight and planning, but when they talk of things, sometimes it makes it sound like it's going to happen soon, and it's not. So, you know, just think about that. My opinion, the best buys, south of 44, Fenny, DeSoto, McClure, Marsh Bend, parts of DeLuna, Linden Isle, and Monarch Grove, because we're on that side of Eastport, and the prices are still good. I think once Eastport goes up, the prices of these homes may increase. I can't give you that for certain because I don't know. You know, I always like to use these little funny stories of my father, because he had a story about everything. But once he went into the BMW dealer, and the salesperson said, "Oh, this car is going to hold its value," and he said, "I want you to put that in writing." So that's why I always say, you know, I don't know, but it's my opinion. It could happen and could not happen, but I wouldn't put it in writing. Thank you, Daddy, for all the little funny anecdotes I can share with people throughout the rest of my life. All right. There was one other thing I was going to talk about, areas, but I kind of lost it. So let's keep going. I'm going to talk about the update, but there are a couple of homes I want to talk about. First off, my vacant lot. If you're looking to build, check out this video. I'll show you what kind of structure will fit on that property. You can do a stick-built home, you can do a modular, or you can also put a manufactured home on there. So you have options. The list price on that property is now $110,000, and you can build your own home here with no bond or no CDD in the historic district of the Villages. So keep that in mind. My listing that I had on Ellie Lane went day one. I had an open house. Somebody saw my video. They called me and they bought it. So I'm super excited about that. It was such a pretty home. But Three homes I think you should take a look at. 7277 Southeast 173rd Arlington Loop. Now, I did a video on this probably in July. The seller had taken the home off the market and redid the kitchen. I haven't been back in to update the video, but I really think you should look at this home because it has a beautiful view of the preserve, and unfortunately, I'll put the price in here when I edit because I don't remember what it was. So you want to look at that. If you want to be in the Marion County section, it was a pretty house, stunning view. And it says room for a pool. The next, if you're looking for a rental or you're moving and you have no furniture and you just want to move in, 2339 Sebring, which is in Hadley, so that's in the middle. It's in the middle of the Villages, and it's turnkey, $345,000. It's 2-bed, 2-bath, peaceful backyard. It's very nice home in the middle of everything, so you want to take a look at that. Again, you always can call me with more questions, or if you want to take a live tour if you're here, or I can do a video tour if you are not here. And 613 Dominique, and I talked about this last week. The price went down, but if you're looking for a veranda home and you want to be south of 44, you've got a huge yard. If you have a pet, huge yard. Room for a pool, room for a pet, room for more bird cage. Pretty inside, comes with the golf cart. The owner is very motivated. If you would like a showing, please let me know, but I think you should check that out. They're asking $455,000 for that home right now. It just dropped from $475,000. So veranda home, people, you want some privacy, you've got it. All right. Update, October 21st through 28th, we have 311 homes that are active on the market. 25 are new listings this week, and it's Saturday to Saturday, 21st to 28th. One home took a price increase, and 42 took a price decrease, and those decreases are all over the place. They're from, anywhere from 1,000 to, 25,000. So, homes are coming on the market, selling quickly like mine because it was priced well, and some homes are sitting. It's all over the place. There isn't a norm, and there isn't an average price to a home. I get that question a lot. What's the average price of a home in the Villages? Well, it's 15 miles north to south, and we have manufactured homes for whatever, 225,000 up to homes. I think one just went for 3.4 million. So it's a huge community. Prices are all over the place. It depends on the style of the home. 4 came back on the market for whatever reason. When a home goes off the market and comes back on, it could be a lot of things. Just so you know when you're looking. It doesn't have to mean that it's something bad. But once you have a home listed on the market, if you can't show it, I think it's 2 days or 3 days, you have to take it temporarily off the market because it has to be available to show. You just can't put it up there like a holder and say, okay, let's just see, what happens with it. So sometimes that's the case. And sometimes, they're doing some work, or, they've decided they're going to be away for 3 months and they don't want anyone in the home. So that's it could mean something, it could be nothing. Again, everything is a case-by-case basis. Pending homes this week, we had 36, 2 0 to 1 day on the market. So one was mine. That was a 4946 Ellie Lane. Pending this week, they were on the market 0 to 1 day, 2 to 7 days, 4, and 100 days plus 6. Now, someone asked me, there's a big gap between 7 and 100 days. It would take too long to go through this video. That's all the middle. I'm looking to demonstrate homes that move pretty quickly, and there's still homes that sit on the market. So you understand where we are. Homes that sold, we had 26 actually closed this week. On the market 0 to 1 day, we had 2. On the market 2 to 7 days, we had 8. And on the market 100 days plus, there were 3. So that means they were on the market that long and then they close this week. 18 cash, 6 conventional, and 2 FHA loans, and no VA this week. So I think that's kind of interesting. And you know what? I think that's all I have this week. It's a pretty quick one. Thank you for watching. Check out my home tour videos. Also, again, if you're looking for some gifts for family and friends, please visit pbzone40.com. I'm Robyn Cavallaro, your licensed realtor here in the state of Florida. I have to go out and show some homes today, and it's my granddaughter's birthday tomorrow. We're having a party for her. I'm going to the party. Anyway, all right, everyone, have an amazing week, and I will see you next time.